What does AI have to do with the Jeffrey Epstein case, and is it true that AI may really disappear because of this case? That's what I'll explain in this video. I don't think anyone has talked about this topic before. Before you start watching, you should know that what I say in the video is just a theory, but it's not like other theories on YouTube, as it's based on clear facts. Okay, let's begin. In 2022, most of the AI programs we know today, such as ChatGPT and Midjourney, were launched. But what many people don't know is that AI existed many years before 2022. For example, many people were studying artificial intelligence at universities before 2022. The principles they were studying had been around since 1940. Another example is that all social media platforms such as Instagram and TikTok, and even video platforms such as YouTube, relied on AI to suggest appropriate videos to viewers, and this was available before 2022. There are other examples such as facial recognition technology or video games that used AI technologies such as FIFA games. For example, in 1997, AI defeated world chess champion Garry Kasparov for the first time. From this, we can conclude that AI has been around for many years. But why do many people think it is a new technology? Simply because AI was not released to the public until late 2022. It is true that it existed before, but ordinary people were not able to talk to it or create images with AI as they can now. For example, in the past, if someone wanted to create realistic images, they had to be a professional in this field and use tools such as Photoshop and others. It took a lot of effort and time to create just one image. Now, however, a person can create such an image in just a few seconds using AI. The strange thing is that these companies that use AI technologies to create images and videos do not make money, but rather lose money every time someone uses them. These are not my words, but those of Sam Altman. If you didn't know, he's the CEO of OpenAI, the company that created ChatGPT. He posted on his Twitter account, currently known as X Platform, saying, "Unbelievable. We are currently losing money on ChatGPT Pro subscriptions. People are using it much more than expected." This means that the more successful ChatGPT becomes, the greater the company's financial losses. This post has caused concern among many investors. Simply put, when using these AI-powered tools, huge servers, super powerful and expensive graphics processing units, electricity, cooling, and system maintenance engineers are required. All of this costs more than the monthly subscription price. Now, you might ask me, why don't they increase the monthly subscription price so that AI companies can profit from these tools? In reality, it's not that simple, because if they increase the monthly subscription price, it will become so expensive that if you employ someone to do the work you want to do with AI, it would cost you less than using AI. If that happens, no one will use AI in their work because hiring a real person costs less and often provides better quality because they are human and do not make mistakes like AI. Well, I won't go into detail now about why these companies lose money when you use them, because I've posted a full video on this topic explaining it. I'll put the video at the top. Watch the video if you want to know why. Now, let's get back to our topic. Why are many big investors putting their money into these AI technologies that won't make them any money and will actually lose them money? In my personal opinion, the answer is simply that they may be trying to cover up details related to the Jeffrey Epstein case that might concern them. Well, let me explain. After they release these programs and applications that work with AI technologies, now anyone can create images and videos that look real, and sometimes we cannot distinguish between them and reality, especially those images that are called deepfakes. After these videos and images spread among people, many people now doubt the authenticity of any video or image. We have recently noticed that in the comment section of videos on social media, many people comment with the word AI, even if the video is not created by AI. This is exactly what they wanted to achieve. They wanted to fill the internet with these images and videos to make it very difficult to distinguish between real and fake videos, perhaps to blur the evidence, make it difficult to access, and convince the world that most images and videos are created using AI. In 2025, images and videos created with AI became so accurate that you couldn't tell them apart from the real thing. It's not like it was at the end of 2022 and the beginning of 2023. I think they could have released this technology that we currently have at the end of 2022, but maybe they made it look like it was developing gradually, especially since it coincided well with the Jeffrey Epstein case. Now, you might say that these AI programs are restricted and do not create inappropriate content. Firstly, there are many programs that create this type of image, most of which are paid, but some are free. Secondly, there are many people who circumvent these programs to create this type of image, and I believe there are projects to launch unrestricted programs. After millions of files were released in the Jeffrey Epstein case, official sources have warned that most of the images on the internet are mixed with AI, and the government warned against believing these fake images. To verify the authenticity of an image, a person must visit their website, which determines whether the image is AI or not, and this is a type of controlling information. Who knows if the website is honest or not? Perhaps they only leave images that serve their interests, while images that do not serve their interests are labeled as AI. Now, you may ask, does this mean that AI will disappear when this case is over? Simply put, the answer depends on one thing only, and that is money. If they cannot make money from AI, it will not last and will disappear, just as NFT and Metaverse disappeared. The goal of launching this technology is to hide this issue, nothing more. If they cannot find a way to make money from these programs, why would they contribute to supporting them? I am now talking about programs that you can talk to through artificial intelligence and programs that create images and videos which may disappear. However, artificial intelligence that large companies such as YouTube rely on in their algorithms or other programs that existed before 2022 will certainly not disappear. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want us to discuss the topic further in another video, write to me in the comments. Please support the channel by clicking the like button and subscribing to receive all the latest updates.